So a few people have been interested in the optional mats that you can buy from Polestar for your Polestar 2. So in this video I'm just going to show you a little bit about them so you can kind of make more informed purchasing decisions when configuring your Polestar 2. Okay, so if you've seen my other video of the Polestar 2 delivery, you'll see I got these mats here in the back. I'm going to take them out and then install them so I can show them to you. But basically I have the 4 set of internal rubber mats and then the reversible boot liner. So what's going to be interesting there is I've got that because I have a dog crate that's going to go in the back, but also if you're going to tip or there's anything in there, you want to be able to kind of protect the carpet of the boot, but also have the flexibility hopefully to still access that kind of pop-up takeaway panel to kind of separate the boot a little bit. So let me get these out, install them in the car, and then we'll come straight back so you can see what they look like. Okay, so just unbag them all. I'm going to give the carpet a clean before I put them in, but just thought I'd show you kind of what they look like. So these are obviously the rear ones. They're flexible, but a good kind of rubbery material, a little bit kind of rigid on the back, so it's going to grip to the carpet, but they look pretty good. Here's the driver's one. Obviously a little bit of heel carpeting there. It feels pretty firm, so I think it's going to be relatively durable, and hopefully isn't going to ruck up too quickly, but again it's really good. Got the little anchor clips that I guess go down the bottom. I'm not sure if we take the carpet out and then put those on or not. We'll have to see in a moment. And then here's the passenger side one, which obviously is a lot longer, full length, but again all the same, it's in good quality. So yeah, and I now check out how to put them in the car. Okay, so these are definitely going to be something that you take the existing carpet out before you put these in. So if you can see, we have the mounting kind of connectors in here, so especially for the front we need to take those out before we can put these in. And then in the back you probably could put them over the top, but I'm going to take all of these out and kind of just keep them in the garage until the summer, whilst this bad weather goes away, and then can put them back in again. So let me pop the carpets out, put the rubber mats in, and then we'll see where we go. Okay, so the rubber mats are in. I'll just show you around the passenger side first, then round the rears and into the driver's side. So here we go. So the passenger side one fits really well. Nice kind of wrapping at the front there that's going to protect, you know, the toes and everything touching the carpet. I like the fact that they're all have the kind of little wells in there, so any puddles of water and stuff are going to sit in here and be easier to get out. And I think they look pretty decent for rubber mats, really. Put around the rear, they're both in again. Nice rounded kind of wells to keep water in. You can see they just tuck under there a little bit, so again they're going to work really well as well. And then the driver's side is just here. So this one does seem to rock up a little bit just here. Not sure if it's cold, so I may just warm it up a little bit and see if it flattens down a little bit more. Obviously a little bit more confined space here. Again, just clips in, same as the passenger side, into both those little push clip holes, and then we are good. So that's it. These are expensive. I think £150 for the mats or something from Polestar. Obviously they're genuine ones, so you tend to pay a bit more. You probably can get some third-party ones, but I'm hoping that obviously they do fit well, and hopefully they're going to be relatively long wearing, but makes sense. I think if you're in a wetter country like the UK is a lot of the time in the winter, makes sense to have something like that to kind of preserve and prolong the life of your carpet, but also your mats, so during the summer you can kind of keep those better. So now I'm just going to open up the boot liner and show you what that looks like, and then we'll wrap up this video. Okay, so this is the rear boot mat out of the wrapper. So on the one side it's carpeted, matches pretty much perfectly with the interior carpet mats, and on the back you can see it's rubberized, but then there's this flap that we'll show you a little bit better because I'm going to have it the rubberized side up,
so that if you've got a dog or shopping or whatever, you can hopefully protect the bumper a little bit. So let me just slot it in. Again, we're going to put carpet side down and the rubber side up, and show you what it looks like. Okay, so apologies for the noise, building work happening around here. So this is it, it's all in, rubber side up, and like I said, you've got this kind of, I don't know how best to describe, just a strong fabric material that you can then pull out and drape across the back. I don't want to do it right now because it's wet. So that's handy if you've kind of got dogs or whatever. I'll probably fold this up because the dog crate would go at the back when being used. Just kind of roll it in. But let's see if it's flexible enough that you can still use a takeaway tray. So you can, it is catching on these sides here. So if you're going to use that, you probably want to just push it back up that way. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed is tricky. Just excuse me. Okay, so if you fold it back that way, you can still use this tray. So you just fold it back over here out of the way, and it folds back down again. And obviously, if you want to get to the underside area, you can still do that too. Also, it doesn't go all the way to the sides. There is a bit of carpet viewable here, which I think they could have done a better job at just making that go all the way around. Makes sense to have this bit blocked off a little bit because you do have the netting, but I think these things make a lot of sense if you're interested in kind of taking care and looking after your car. But that's it. So that's the rubber matting for your Polestar 2. Thanks for watching this video. A thumbs up would be really appreciated. If you're interested in other geek type videos, please consider subscribing to Spectrum Geeks. Why not also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And before you leave, why don't you check out one of these other videos that may be of interest. Thanks again for watching.